In this lecture, we will have a discussion on prepositions. Prepositions are words which come before nouns or noun equivalents and show the relationship of those words with other words in the sentence. The relationship might be that of time, place, direction, agency, purpose, origin, standard, concession, and so on and so forth. Here I will explain how can we use these prepositions in a context. The context is that you are going, suppose, for a dinner with your friend. So when you are going there, the first preposition used is in. You are going for a dinner in the month of August in 1995, suppose. So we use in to show month and year. Next is on. You plan to have a dinner on 27th of June. So we use on for showing date and in for year and month. Next is at, which is used to show the specific time. We were there on 27th of June at 8 o'clock in 1995 in the month of September. Next we use from and to in combination. They are used when we want to show when an action starts and when it ends. So we will say that we have been there from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, or we can use till instead of to. We can say we were there from 11 o'clock till 12 o'clock. Next is during. During is when we want to express the full time spent. We can say that during our discussion. So our discussion, the full time we have for our discussion is expressed by during. So in such cases we will use during. Since and for are used to show time. Since is used when we want to mention the point where the action starts. So we can say that we were there together since evening. And for is used when we want to focus on the duration or the period, not the points. We were there for 2 hours. Now let's apply the prepositions of place to that scene. We were in the hall. If we say we were in the hall, it means that we were in enclosed surface, in enclosed area. So we will use in. On is used when we want to show the position of an object which is placed on a surface area. So we will say we have been presented the food on the table. The food for us was presented on the table. So table is a surface area, and on is showing its relationship of the food with the table. Next, at, we use at to mention the specific area. So if we received a call during our date, we will say we are at the restaurant, which expresses a particular place. Now there are some prepositions of direction. There are many more prepositions of direction apart from these. I will upload a visual of these preposition of direction, showing different directions with a different preposition. Just to mention a few, into, we use into when we move from one point to another. Suppose we were at the restaurant and we went into the hall, so we change our position. The moment change our position, so in such cases we use into. We use to when we are leading towards our destination. So when we were going to the table which we booked for our dinner, we use to, and if we want just to mention direction, we will use towards. We were going towards the washroom. By and with are prepositions of agent. How are with the help of which object the action was performed, we use by and with. Suppose by usually is used when in passive voice before the agent. So we can say that the food was served by the waiter. Now if we use some instrument for the food, we will say we will use with. We cut the food with knife. For is used for purpose. I ordered a chicken for my friend. We were there for enjoyment. From is used for origin. Suppose a thing is made of another thing and that thing is still recognizable. The wood which was used during the preparation of the table we were sitting at, we will say that the table was made of wood, because the original material, the wood, is still recognizable in the table. But if we say the paper was made from wood, in such cases in tissue for example, the original material is not recognized. So if the original material is recognized, we will use made of. If it is not recognizable, we will use made from. Is, like, by are used to show the standard. If I want to compare my friend with something, I will say she is like a princess, but she is acting as an ordinary person. So if we want to show similarity, we will use like. If we want to use the role, we will use is. Despite, in spite of are used to show concession. So I will say that despite poverty, our meeting was a success.